everyone, my name's Leslie. Welcome to my cash stuffing journey. This is my very first video. Hopefully it'll go okay and you'll be able to kind of suss out what I'm up to. This is a cash stuffing journey in terms of just what I can put by. I'm on maternity leave at the moment. I don't get a lot of money anymore. My wife and I, we pay into a joint account, all our bills come off, and then what's left we have. I have seen some people who kind of seem to do it for both, but I'll just be doing it for my kind of side. I did offer, but my wife wasn't up for that, which is quite disappointing because I thoroughly enjoy putting money in envelopes for some odd reason. So yeah, grab a wee cup of tea, come join me, and we will get started. Like I say, these videos probably won't be long, or they might be long because I'll be rambling, but in terms of money wise, it's not that much. But I had got myself a wee book. You've got the power. Hopefully it'll give me the power. This wee book just gives me a week view, and then it's got kind of lined paper in between, and what I'll do is I'll just kind of have my weekly check-in in here and what I would like to do for the month. There's not that much going on, so it will be quick, like I say. My week, everyone seems to be doing September as a 5-week month. However, my wife had started a new job and didn't get paid till the last day of the month, so we've kind of null and void last week, and starting today. Today is Monday. I'll hopefully get this video up for you guys tomorrow, once I figure out YouTube. So yes, we are starting here, so it will only be a 4-week month for us. What I had planned to do, because I've watched everybody's videos, like all their videos, just absolutely obsessed. I'd been watching like the sinking funds, challenges, everything like that, and that's what I had planned to do. I had even kind of wrote out what sinking funds I wanted, but after I had watched Rainbow Budgets, and the way that she was going to do it in terms of kind of snowballing things, I kind of thought that probably will work for me, just because Christmas is coming up, and obviously I don't have that much money, so I want to try and save as much as I possibly can. So I think rolling it over will be the best bet for me. So I have £235, which is mine for the month. Like I say, I don't get that much money. And when I watch everybody's, I have to remind myself that this is my journey, this is the money that I have, and that's what I'll work with, and that's fine. Obviously, I will return to work in January, but that's a whole other ball game, because I was full-time and I won't be able to go back to full-time due to the cost of childcare. I mean, I should have done this years ago and had an envelope for childcare costs. I can't actually believe the price of things. It totally blew me away. Maybe I should open like a creche or something, but that's too much children for me. So I think I'll just stick to doing what I do. But once I'm back at work, I can pick up extra shifts at the weekend when my wife's off. I can get some extra money that way. So that is what we're going to do. So like I say, I have £235 to stuff. I did have a wee bit more, but well, this being a mum malarkey, all I want to do is eat chocolate, something quick, something that I can have. Well, the wee one is taking up all my attention. So I have joined a gym, and I've kept the money in my bank just because obviously that comes off direct debit. And I'll be starting going there tomorrow actually. Try and lose a bit of weight. So yes, I have £235 to stuff, and what I was going to do was just take out a small amount for personal, and then petrol, and then everything else will go into my snowball fund. I had actually done this last month, just as a trial, just to kind of see, could I save money, because all my money goes on going to the shop 100 times a week. I feel like I walk by Sainsbury's and I can't go in without spending like £30, and only went in for like a bottle of juice. So that's my biggest downfall. So I tried really hard last month. I had like a no spend month. It was amazing. And again, when you've not got that much money at the end of the month, I felt great. So yeah, I'll do that first. I have got my wee folder. It does have envelopes, so it's got personal, and I had given myself £15 a week last month. I did get a wee bit more last month than I have this month, so I'll give myself less this month, but I've got personal, gas, I drive a diesel car, and I'm so glad that it's coming down, because that is wild, and hopefully it'll be down before I go back to work, because I use my car while I'm working. I had dining out, and I put 20 in that, and we had a couple of dinners, and I have 5 left from that, and that was just going to be my kind of ones that I would use, and then the rest were going to be my sinking funds. But obviously I have decided to change what I'm going to do. So car maintenance, my car had its MOT in the start of August, so it's going to be a year until I have to do it again. So I have included that in the money that I'm going to be rolling over eventually once it gets to August. So I'm so glad that that's done. And I had to get 2 new tyres, so I don't need to get that. Excuse me. Gifts, I had put in, now I can't remember, I had put in 15. I've got 2, I've got gifts and I've got birthdays. So gifts was everybody for birthdays. Birthday is, my mum is turning 60 next May, so that was going to be solely just for her. Again, I'm changing the way I do it. So it's 15 there. I'll take out, I think I'd only put in 5. Oh no, 10. There you go. I was just doing a wee savings pot, so we'll take that out. And I had put 10 in there. Christmas, I had started a pot, and I had put 10 in there. I do receive child benefit, like everyone does in Scotland. I actually don't know about England, but yes, I do receive child benefit. His milk, nappies, things like that, I use it for. I think there is £2.55 in there, but I am actually going to keep it. My son's on comfort milk, so it is a bit more expensive, and I feel like he just drinks it by the gallon, to be honest with you. But he has 5.5 months. He is coming up to weaning stage, so hopefully I won't be too much more money on that. But yeah, I'm going to keep that in there for him. I had done one for mini breaks, because as a family we're going to go to, now I keep calling it the wrong thing, we're going to go to Centre Parks next September, so I had made that for that. Archie, who is my son, I made one for him. And this is what I had left over from my personal, and I was so happy. 60, love it. And then I did buy myself a challenge, a 1k savings pot challenge, and I had got this, like, I think I actually bought it just for this because I love that. But yes, I had bought that, and I got it in like 5s and 10s, because really, with my money, that's all I would be able to manage. So I had got that from Budget With Us UK. We thank you card, absolutely love it, and I will use that. And I know I'm going to put all my money into my snowball fund, but if I do have any personal money left at the end of the month, I'm going to be putting it into this challenge. I then have this one. My sister, she was the one that kind of got me into this. She's been doing it for a while and it's been working for her, but she gave me this wee challenge. It is from the Budgeting Bear. You can put whatever amount that you want on it. So right now I don't know what I'll use it for at the moment, but I'll keep it in there. I might use it for £2, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that's lovely, love that. And she also gave me her wee thank you that she got from our order with Budget With Ira, with the wee heads and tails. So I'll use that at one point as well. So from last month, it was 60. And I get all my money out in fives because it looks as if I have a lot more money to play with. And I feel like the rest of you guys. Because I've been counting there for days and I've got all my wee fivers. So I've got 60, 70, 80, 90, 25. So I am chuffed with that. I can't believe I've got all that. I feel like that's not right, but it's there, so I don't know. So I have my first lot of birthdays and things in September. And my aunt and uncle's birthday is in September, and I'm going to put money that I had from this month for that, and then the rest of the money that will be snowballed will be for October onwards. And that just saves that. But that's massive. Like, that's the first time where I've actually had money spare. Like, I don't have to rely on the wage that I get for that month to buy gifts. So that's excellent. I'm so happy with that. So I'll put that to the side. And I've just popped all my money into here. So the only thing that I have that is joint is the shopping fund. And we're going to do £100 for the month, £25 a week. I know that seems a bit unrealistic, but I love a good challenge. So I am going to take that out first, just to get that out of the way. And I'll just do it so it's like that. And I actually have another purse that I take shopping with me. Just a headline about trying to save money and all that. So yes, I'll put that into that. But that's £100. That's from both of us. And I'll see how I got on. I'll maybe see if I can actually, I'll do a video on if I achieve that, because I know the cost of everything has went up. So yeah, that might be a wee miracle. So I'll put that aside. Also, I have in here what was left of his child benefit money. I had already kind of bought him some food, like I say, because it goes out of fashion. So I did buy him food. So he has 55 left. For his wee envelope. Pop it in there. I love how, like, when you are doing your videos and people are dead funny about how they put their money in. Like, it's got to turn a certain way. Love that. As long as it's in the right order, I'm not too fussed about that. Then, so I have my 20s, 110. Look at all my fives. That just makes me look as if I've got lots of money. So yes, I am going to give myself £60 for petrol. I do have petrol in my car, so I'll take £60 this month. Hopefully that'll be okay. I shouldn't have to run about as much as I did last month. I did use all my petrol last month. I needed to top up, but luckily I did have some money extra put aside for that. But yeah, I also have a Costco membership, and that just makes it so cheap. It's great. It's worth the membership in itself. Like, I know Costco's wonderful, but petrol price, definitely worth it. I am then going to take, what was I going to take for myself? I was going to take 50, I think. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. actually only take 40 for myself. Yeah, I think I will. 30 and 40. So I'll put these in just now. I'm obviously not as smooth as you guys. You've all got it lovely in your wee videos. Hopefully I'll get to that point, so I apologise about that. And these things are dead tricky. I never know if it's open, if it's closed. But yeah, so I'll put my personal money in there. And my petrol money in here. And that leaves me with 50, 60, 20, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35. And all of this will go into my wee snowball fund. I am waiting on another binder. I am going to make envelopes because I will lay it out like each individual person and what I will have the money for, and I'll have it in order that I want it to snowball into. So in October, all that there is in October that I have is our wedding anniversary is on the 18th of October. We're going to go out for a meal, and I'm going to put £30 aside for that. We have a Miller & Carter gift voucher that we've got that we're going to use, so we'll each put 30 in just to kind of top it up so we can get lots of sides. I went to Miller & Carter once and asked for a side of halloumi fries, and the woman looked at me as if I was off my head. And don't get me wrong, I've ate my meal and I ate the halloumi fries just to be in spite. And then she said, do you want a pudding? I said no, and she was like, I didn't think so. I thought, excuse me, felt like getting a pudding just to show her, but I couldn't move. So yes, we're going to go to Miller & Carter. We love it. I absolutely love steak. It was one thing when I was pregnant that I really, really missed. I like my steak rare, and obviously you have to have it well done. That's just criminal to me. So yes, I am looking forward to that. So that's all that's in October. So that will be 30. Then November will be my wife's birthday and my wee cousin's girlfriend's birthday. So they're in November. And then it'll just I'll just keep putting the money onto that. But once I get my new folder, my new envelopes, it will make a bit more sense. I'll actually put the money into each person's envelope. These wee fruit flies, I don't know if you saw that, but like, do they just manifest themselves into beings? Like, I don't even know how they get into your house, but they drive me mad. So I will put all of my money, I'll put it into my savings one. And put all that in there just now, so that I know it's to kind of snowball over. And then I do have some money in my purse left. Wait till I take all these things out. Sorry, just MJs. I know everyone probably has a really nice purse. Some of you had those Filofaxes, but all my cards are just in a big bundle. So yeah, okay, out the way. And I have some money left. So I would like to save £2 coins and I think 50p's. 3.50, and I'll put that into my wee saving jar. But the rest, I know everybody does like the penny saving challenge, things like that. I'm not doing the penny saving challenge. My wife is. But I'm going to keep all my change, like all my gold and silver, all my wee shrapnels, for things like a coffee, and try and not use my personal money. For me, it really is just stopping for a coffee after I've been to one of Archie's wee classes because I drive by them and I can't seem to drive by without feeling like I need to treat myself. So yeah, that's really all that is for. And I keep telling myself last month I was able to just get home and make myself a coffee here because I was so obsessed about not spending a penny. But yeah, it is there, and that's what I'm going to use this for instead of putting it into a savings challenge, which I know most people probably would, but that's kind of how I would like to have it. Would just make it a wee bit easier for me and not spending my personal money so much. And I would just get like a small coffee. I don't get fancy coffees, I just like plain Americanos. I do like filter coffees, but Starbucks keep telling me that they don't have it. Like, when did they stop making filter coffee? Maybe it's not popular, maybe people like the Americanos and things like that, but I think it tastes a wee bit different. But yeah, so I'll keep this V5 and I'll put that into my savings jar because that's what I was going to do. Is that your fruit fly? So yes, I will put that, all that. I actually just like, I mean, I know it's not a lot of money, but I just like it like that. So pleasing. So I am going to take 60 and I'm going to put it into the gifts just to take that out of the way. And then I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I feel like I bumped money from one of my things. Oh well. I'll put my £2 and my 50p's in there. And I'll get my pens. The most thing I was excited about is I love stationery, and what I've found with most people on these when I watch their videos, everybody loves stationery. When I was younger I used to get my pocket money and go to stationery box, which used to be in the town where I lived, and spend all my money in there on like crazy pencils, and like, I don't know if anybody remembers like the Yikes pencils. They were my absolute favourite, and I've told a few of my friends and they can't remember. But I absolutely love them. So yeah, I have been so excited. I keep seeing you all with these pens that rub out. I mean, that's just the way forward, because my writing is terrible and I should really have that in my job, but although I don't think I would be allowed that. But it is black. In my work I'm not allowed to write in blue pen because apparently it doesn't photocopy or something like that, and when you're doing records for people it doesn't work. But yeah, and I haven't rubbed out and I'm so excited. I'm going to do it now. Look at that, it's like magic. But yeah, I've been so excited just to use this pen. I wanted to write loads, like when you are all doing your things, I wanted to write loads out just so I could use the pen. Not that my writing's very good and I have to write in block capitals or nobody would understand me. But yeah, that is that. And I will colour these in. So I had 5, 30, 40, 50, 60. There we go. For not having a lot of money, I'm really proud of that. Yeah, chuffed. But look guys, if you have made it to this point, thank you so much for sticking around. It is my first video. It's so new to me. I'm not used to talking onto a camera or anything like that. I am normally quite a shy person, except in my work. But yeah, I've enjoyed watching all your videos. I'm totally obsessed. I think like all I do is I get my son down for his nap, and then I run about the house and do what I need to do, and then I go and just watch your videos. I'm so impressed with how supportive the community is in cash stuffing, and budgeting and things like that. Everyone is so kind to each other, and I just think that's absolutely wonderful, because there is so much hate when it comes to online things, and I'm sure that does happen. I did watch Rainbow Budgets, and I felt like she had to explain herself when she really didn't. But in general, I do think it's a really supportive community. Just from even my Instagram and things like that, people have been so lovely. So yeah, I'm ready to go with this. It'll keep me on track. Like I say, I am not getting massive amounts of money, but I can see what I can do. And I am so proud of everyone for what they've achieved. It's just amazing. It's really amazing to watch us all. And thanks again for the support. If you want to like, subscribe, ring the wee bell, that's fantastic, and I would really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you very much for continuing to watch, and hopefully we'll talk again soon.